1 week after WRAL exposed failures in the state's foster care system, lawmakers are promising to fix it.
The WRAL documentary Broken, Foster Care in North Carolina showed you how the system failed 2 children who died after being adopted. Lawmakers told WRAL investigative documentary reporter Kristen Severance the process must change.
After years of carrying the shame and trauma from losing custody of her 3 sons more than 10 years ago, Felicia Chandler's story is out there.
And this was the last known picture to be taken of my son. And that was around the last time that I got to see him.
We told you in our WRAL documentary, Broken, Foster Care in North Carolina, her 3 sons were adopted by Avante Devin. Devin adopted a total of 5 kids from 3 North Carolina counties. Police say 2 of them, Blake and London Devin, died from abuse and starvation. Blake was Felicia's biological son.
It's unfathomable to be told the things that I had to listen to and hear. It literally takes my breath away.
Now, lawmakers are reacting to the documentary and vowing to fix the issues we exposed with the state's foster care system.
And so we have to figure out how we make sure that these siloed systems come together so that we can ensure kids don't die and then fall through the cracks.
I'm looking at why do we not have a more robust system in a background check for a foster parent.
North Carolina is one of 9 states where the counties run their own programs.
A lot of states don't have the system we have where we have 100 counties involved.
I think the biggest issue right now is we've got roughly 75 different ways of doing business across 100 counties. And I just don't think any other aspect of government operates that way. There's conversations about running it like a business, but there's even best practices in business that generally take over within an industry. And we just don't have that there.
There is no statewide IT system where a social worker in one county can check on a child's history from another county.
And then we have a system that does not talk from county to county when our kids go in a different county, and I think we're working on that, and I think DHHS is coming up with that program, but that's something we've got to have moving forward.
Lawmakers tried to pass child welfare legislation last year, but it was blocked by Republican Senator Sarah Stevens, who said the bill was too broad. Lawmakers told me not fixing the system is just not an option.
I don't think people have patience for us taking too long to do something about this.
And so I'm hoping that we can start it in the House this time and then see it through the finish line. We already knew that we had unanimous support in the Senate last cycle, and I'm hoping that, of course, my Senate colleagues will continue to join me in making sure that we pass it.
I think it's important because we have real lives that are at stake, real lives that are affected by this issue every day, and letting personal politics get in the way, we're not making progress for those who are directly affected by it. And while we don't have a perfect bill, we will never do anything perfectly in government. Everybody recognizes that. We can help to make improvements and make things better for the children that are directly affected by this.
Kristen Severance, WRAL News.
Lawmakers are meeting to come up with what this year's child welfare legislation will look like. You can watch Broken, Foster Care in North Carolina by scanning this QR code on your screen.